Right, so I'll introduce you, Naomi. You want to say a few words, and then you can tell me what you want me to do.
Yeah, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think I can see the tail of the march, but only just. But you've been standing for a bit, so I think we'll get on with some speeches. First of all, may I hand the megaphone over to Naomi, whose idea this was, and thank you, Naomi. I think she is surprised and delighted. Naomi, speak for yourself.
Thank you to everybody for coming along today. Obviously, this is a really important course for the whole of Dorset. I would just like to take this moment to pay a tribute to a brave little boy called Bradley Webber. He sadly passed away last week at the Kingfisher Ward with all his family around him. Please can we all give a minute's applause to celebrate Bradley's life as he would have been here today, but he's here in spirit. Also, the applause will be for all the nurses involved in Bradley's care. Can we please give applause?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, more particularly boys and girls, we've just had an election in which the views of millions of people did not count. Am I right? It is incredibly important that when we are faced with disastrous decisions, as we are now about Kingfisher and SCBU, that we stand up and are counted. And talking of counting reminds me of accountants. Should accountants make decisions that affect people deep in their heart? Or should they bear in mind a subject which I believe is still taught in school called geography? If you look at a map of the county of Dorset, which is essentially shaped like a diamond, which town sits right in the middle? Dorchester, indeed, the most sensible place, not only to have, but in this case to keep all the units necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, we must keep these facilities in Dorchester. And now, I know Naomi started this, but another person behind it is Ros Case. Ros, I think you'd like to say a few words.
Is there anyone here from Bridport? Is there anyone here from Weymouth? Is there anyone here from Lyme Regis? That's why we need this hospital ward in Dorchester, because if they're not here today, how the hell are they going to get to Bournemouth with their sick children? If we lose this service, we will have maternity moving over to Bournemouth in the future too. We will have people giving birth in the back of cars on their way to hospital. We will have families spending 8 hours a day travelling, trying to visit their own children. We must send a message to the powers that be to get them to keep Kingfisher and SCBU
to prove